Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. Um, well, I'm in China. I'm still trying to get over the culture shock. This is my third day. This is Monday. I came in about 11 o'clock Friday night. And so I had Saturday and Sunday to stumble around, see what's going on. And this is like 4, 5, 6 in the morning, and on Monday. And one of the things that I have learned in this short time that I've been here is there is a lot of opportunity. And I'm nothing. Oh, and something else that I learned since I've been here is this: everything that I've been doing has prepared me to be in this situation. This is really tough. Like I say, I can't understand anybody. I found one little kid, like maybe 8 years old, 9 years old, that could say just a little bit, like hello and how old are you. So he didn't understand anything I responded back to him. And like I say, so I can't understand anybody saying what they're saying. I can't read anything, and everything is in Chinese, and very little bit is in English. It's very, very difficult. And the one thing that really jumped out to me is what an opportunity for a young man. And when I was a young man, I probably couldn't do this, because, like I say, it's you need a support system to do this type of stuff. And this is what I thought. And like I say, there's so much. I see a lot of opportunity around here, but I'm spending my time just trying to survive. I mean, everybody's talking about surviving, on all this bad stuff. This is the type of survival that I do. And few can do this type of stuff. Not only am I going to survive through this, I am going to improve my life a lot. And not only getting a woman, a wife, but like I say, I can see all kinds of business opportunities. The problem is that I'm coming up against, I can only do so much. I am limited. And this is what gave me the idea, as I need an apprentice, someone that I can work with that wants to learn all the kind of stuff that I do. Not only survival, but when you're in a survival situation, how to prosper. Okay, and so that's what this video is about. Okay, I'm talking about I need some help. Help wanted. And I'm going to call it an adventurer apprentice. That's what I'm going to call it, because it will be an adventure that we're doing. It is. A lot of people look at it as an adventure, because, like I say, you don't know what's going on. You don't know nothing. So, but like I say, the idea we're going to prosper. Okay, now we're going to start right from the start. We're going to start with, I want to let you know what it's going to cost. Okay, the cost will be $2,500 a month, plus travel expenses. The travel expenses mainly covers airfare. The places that I go, it doesn't usually cost that much to get around. So the probably big expense is going to be the airfare. Normally, so I used to do all of my adventures in the Western Hemisphere, so I could drive it, and that's an adventure by itself. Okay, so but now I'm flying, and like I say, I'm going up against a culture that is completely new. And for me, the good thing is I know a little bit about it, because, like I say, I'm half Chinese, so I was raised somewhat about it. But anyway, it's going to cost, I say, $2,500 a month. plus the expenses, whatever the travel expenses are going to be, and it's not that big a deal. Now, all that cost only goes until, let's see, until you make me money. Once you make me money, now things are going to change. Once I start making money, it's either going to be a job. I would rather make it a partnership. Once we find something to get involved in and start doing it, that's what I'm going to be needing is a partner. I don't really want to give a job. And now that will pay. Your pay will be according to how much we make and the other people that are involved with us. I can't really tell you how much it's going to be, but I don't know. Some of these businesses I get into, I make a lot of money. Some I don't make so much money. So you just have to kind of play it by ear on that. Okay, so in other words, the adventure here is business. It's based on business. We're talking how to start businesses from nothing, or how to get involved in businesses. How do you get involved? Why would somebody want you involved in their business? What do we have to offer? That's what this is all about, and this is what you're going to be learning. So it's a business-based survival experience. I don't know how else to say it, but that's what this whole thing is all about. Okay, now for you, the person that wants to do this with me, okay, there's going to be certain personality traits that you're going to be needing. And if you don't have these, it's not going to work. I can tell you that right now. Okay, so what it's going to be is resourceful. You got to, when things don't work out, you got to be willing to make things work out one way or the other. So being resourceful is a big thing. Okay, eager to help others. That is a big thing also. I have learned helping others opens the doors for all kinds of stuff. So if you like being served, you don't want to be around me, because what I do is serve others. I help others. Okay. Physically fit. You're going to have to, like I say, you have to be physically fit. If you're going to be smoking and drinking and chasing wild women, it's not going to work. Because, like I say, it's demanding. It's real demanding. You think I'm in the shape I'm in because I abuse myself? No way. And to get things done, I got to stay fit. Okay, let's see. You got to be willing to beg and even borrow. Don't think you're above everybody, and you're gonna be begging and borrowing money from others. But there's a right way to do it, and like I say, I've talked about it, and there's no way you're gonna know how. No matter how desperate you are, no matter how hungry you are, you will not steal. There's no way. You can't. There's no way you're going to be stealing anything. Not food, not money, nothing. You've got to be, not only I have to trust you, everyone around you has got to be able to trust you with their lives and money or food or whatever. You've got to be that strong-willed. Okay. You can't have one mean bone in your body. You cannot be mean, not at all. It's just not going to work. So you have to be well-mannered, and you have to be open-minded, because we get ourselves in all kinds of weird situations. You have to be generous. You have to be single. Because our schedule is so messed up, we don't know how long we're going to be places, where we're going to go. Hell, we might die. We might get sick. No telling what's going to happen. You don't want loved ones or like a wife really worried about you. And let's see, you can't be any kind of a deviant of any way at all. No bad habits, none. No bad habits in any way. And you have to be 18 years old or older. And I've said before, 18 to 21 years old is a big time in your life. All kinds of things are going to happen in that period of time. That's why I feel bad when a lot of people go to college and they think they're getting somewhere, and it's just a place to tie you up between 18 and 21. And so you can learn college stuff, or like I say, you can learn what the world is really like out there. And like I say, it can be even older than that. But like I say, normally the older you get, you start getting in bad habits, you start getting yourself in debt. There's all kinds of bad things that start happening with age. So, but like I say, being physically fit and capable of doing this stuff. I don't know how all that's going to work. Okay. Now I don't expect you as a young man to have all this knowledge. So you will be learning a lot, learning a tremendous a lot. And I'm going to give you a few examples, and it's not limited to these examples. So you're going to be learning far more than this. But you're going to learn to fight emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And like I say, I'll be teaching you all this stuff, or putting you in situations where you're going to be learning a lot, because you probably already know a lot of this stuff. I'm just going to make it really understandable why you know this stuff, and you're going to become stronger yet. You're going to learn to adapt to any and all situations. I don't care how bad these situations are. You're going to come out of it. You're going to die. I've talked about the weak will perish. That's what I was talking about. In my world, that's what happens. The weak perishes. So you'll be you got to be willing to face the unknown, and it's okay to be scared. And it's okay to piss and shit on yourself at times. There's times when it gets really bad. So, but you got to be willing to accept all these things. Not just say, "Oh, this is too hard, I can't do it," because you're going to perish. There's no one to call. We have no support system. Okay, and you're able to let's see. You got to be able or willing to think for yourself. This isn't like college. I'm going to tell you what to do and you do all this stuff. You got to be able to think. I'm going to put you in situations where you got to be able to think, and you're going to be making decisions. And when you make these decisions right, you will be rewarded. When you make bad decisions, you're going to get a big chewing. I'm going to chew your ass out big time. And you better hope that's the worst that's going to happen to you, because the next could be you're going to be imprisoned. If you do something really bad, you're going to be put in prison. You make the wrong decisions, you're going to go to prison, or you're going to be killed. So you've got to be willing to stand by what you decide to do, and especially when you're wrong. Okay, we will be traveling all over the world. There's no limits on where we're going to be going. That's why I'm saying, trying to learn languages. I don't know where we're going to be, so I don't know what languages you're going to have to learn. That's why you've got to be able to adapt to all these different situations. Now, one of the skills that you're going to have to not really be good at, but you better be knowledgeable, is going to be computer and secretarial type skills. You're going to be able to have to make notes, mental notes, and get them wrote down. I probably don't want to rely on electronics all the time, but you should be able to use electronics. Okay, let's see. Now, okay, what are you going to get out of this? Okay, the first thing is you're going to learn not to take no as an answer. A lot of people, well, and that's what they're going to teach you in college. Well, you can't do this, you can't do this. Hey, in my world, there's nothing we can't do. No means nothing. Just no is, well, we've got to find another way. So you're going to learn no will not be taken as the end answer. Okay, you're going to be learning negotiating. You're going to be, for sure, you're going to get your self-confidence is just going to just shoot upwards. And then self-defense, you're going to learn personal responsibility, self-reliance, and all adds up to leadership. So you're going to learn to be a good leader. Because when you can make it through all the hard times and still think and make decisions and do all this stuff, that's what leaders do. So so this isn't just all put out. You're going to be rewarded a lot. Okay. Now, you're going to make mistakes. No problem with mistakes. But when you intentionally do bad behavior, or if you decide, hey, I don't want to, Mike, I don't want to do this anymore. This is just too tough on me. I can't handle it anymore. In other words, if you do something bad, and I can just see it's not in your personality to handle this kind of stuff, this is way too much for you, then, like I say, you're out. You're fired. And or if you say, hey, I don't want it, you just want out. That's no problem either. So you can be fired on the spot. I don't care where we're at. I don't care what we're doing. I don't care what it is. You can be fired right there on the spot. You will not get no pay, and you will get no refunds. All you're going to do is get a butt up your ass, and you better get the hell away from me as far as you can get, because you screwed up big time. And it's not a screw up like accident. You did something intentionally bad, and that's not acceptable. So that's a gone. That's a done deal. You're out. And you will be expected to pack your bags right at that moment and leave. You'll be returning to your home, wherever that is, and it's going to be at your expense. But you're going to get the hell out. Okay. Now, what these are is each day is an adventure. Each night is an adventure. Man, I had to figure out, even though I had an apartment to come to, like a hotel, you got people to take care of you. I had nobody to take care of me. I come into this apartment, nobody to take care of me, not knowing where the food was, not knowing where anything was. So I had to make it all work. So it's an adventure. Now, this adventure is going to last between 3 and 9 months. And I'm sure there's going to be other adventures. And so that's what you expect when you come on these adventures. Like I say, it might be 1 month. If I just like driving from United States down to Central America, we make a month out of that, and we'll be having experiences and doing things on that type of stuff, or like something like this place where you don't know nothing. And like I said, it's a communist country. Things are different. It's really, really strange. So it'll be 1 to no telling how many months long each one of these adventures will be. Okay, when we are not having an adventure, you will spend time with your family and friends, and you don't pay me for those. That's your time. So, but that's going to be your time to share what you've learned and what we've been doing, and it'll help you better prepare for this next adventure. You're going to be doing some shopping, and because you're going to find out there's things you didn't need that you took, and things you took that you didn't need. So there's going to be all kinds of stuff like that. So in between adventures, you'll be preparing for the next adventure. That's what I do, and you'll be doing the same thing. Okay, just wanted to share that with you. I do need help. I can get far more done if I had some help. So, but anyway, I just wanted to plant that seed and let people think. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.